Sagittarius, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be your weekly reading from the 3rd through the 10th, ladies and gents. Let's jump straight into it. Let's see what's going on with you guys.
And let's get a clear, lucid message for you. Alright, what is going on here with the Sagittarian folks during this time when it comes to romantic matters of love?
What's going on here with the collective of the Sagittarians? What is the overall energies that you guys are dealing with, period, right? Let's not look into individual energies, but let's just get an overall gist of the situation, the energies that you're working here at this time. Okay, so I feel that you're faced with some sort of options. It could be where to invest or what direction to take a current relationship. We'll look deeper, but I do feel that there's a pivotal point where you're having a direct energy towards a direction that has yet to be chosen. You could be feeling as if you're at a crossroad, or again, figuring out what direction you want to move. Tell me about something. Tell me more. What's this about? For Sagittarius, the Queen of Cups, you definitely got a lot of feelings invested, or you have a lot of feelings in whatever it is that you are dealing with. This could also insinuate that you are dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, and there's love on the table. That is certain here, Sag. Tell me more. The Three of Wands, but okay, so I'm getting the sense that you got a lot of feelings for somebody, ladies and gents, but you could be at a distance from this individual. It could be a situation where there isn't a lot of movement going on here, a lot of interaction. Not that things are bad between you guys. I don't have any negative cards that say that. Again, I only have 3 cards out. We'll look deeper here in just a moment. However, I do feel that there's a lack of growth in a relationship where you feel drawn to, or where you feel emotions toward. Let's see. Let's look deeper into this Three of Wands. What's going on here with Sagittarius? What's with this Three of Wands? The Justice energy. Okay, so there is a lack of balance. I feel that there's a necessity to bring harmony into a connection, and this is something that you want, that you are waiting for, that you are anticipating, but I feel it has yet to come forward. Libran energy. Yeah, there's definitely an apology that's at stake, whether you're to come forward and give it or someone is. I feel that this is what is needed, Sagittarius, and things just feel a bit delayed in that regard. Now, why is the Queen of Cups here? What's with the Queen of Cups? The Three of Swords. Man, there's definitely heartbreak here. I hope this isn't a third-party energy. We got the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. There could be more than one person involved in this. It could be a love triangle even that I'm picking up. And, if this is the case, I really get the sense that someone might have just withdrawn and is not investing into this dynamic, hoping that the other person will come forward and rectify whatever problem has ensued here between them two. All right, but this Queen of Cups got a lot of love to give. Very emotional individual here. This could be you, as mentioned, or it could be the person you're dealing with, but someone is so hurt, Sag. All right, they are wounded as can be. Man, they're still a bit stunned. They're curious about the person here. Whomever it is that broke their heart, they're still curious. They're still invested here. Let's see. Let's look into your energy. What is your energy towards whomever it is that you got in mind, Sagittarius? What is your energy towards whomever it is that you are connecting with on a romantic level? What is your energy towards whomever it is that you are connecting with on a romantic level? Very nostalgic. I feel that this could be a long distance relationship, or you could simply just be at a distance here from this person. But with the Six of Cups, what this insinuates is that you are very nostalgic and you're just missing this individual. You feel an element of affection towards this person. Okay, you're harboring some sort of benevolent emotions for them. You're missing them. Tell me more. The Chariot. Okay, that's interesting. So the Chariot is all about moving towards direction, right? A direction. I don't know what direction you have in mind, but again, I want to go back to this previous spread that I did. Someone here is choosing a path to move toward. All right. I feel that you're just like you are feeling nostalgic. You are feeling the urge to do something. You're feeling the urge to want to move towards this individual, but I do get the sense that you may be dealing with a bit of a tug and pull within your own self. Tell me more about Sagittarius' energy towards the person that they are dealing with. The Strength card. You see that from the 7 to the 8, ladies and gentlemen. We literally got Six of Cups, the Chariot, card number 7, and card number 8, the Strength. So I see you right on the brink of wanting to act. All right, to come forward. And what is this desire here with the Chariot? I feel that there's this, this urge for you to just let go or move on from this defeat that's happened. All right, I'm not necessarily getting an energy of you wanting to come back towards this individual and work things out, which could very much be the case. But what the prominent energy is spelling out is that you are very wounded over what's happening here, and you're feeling, this propensity to want to do something about it, to get yourself out of this negative cycle and move towards a renewal. Does that sound right? A renewal. I don't know if that shit sounds right, actually. A renewal. That shit don't sound right. Siri, how do you say renewal? I fucked up. In Arabic, please, buddy. In English.
In Indonesian.
Fuck Siri, man. I'm done. A sense of a renewed state. All right, ladies and gents. A renewal. Damn, that shit don't sound right. I'm going to have to go back to the dictionary, ladies and gents. A sense of a renewed state is what I see you desiring. Okay? Let's see. Tell me more about this renewal. Oh, yeah, look. From the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups. You do want to reconnect with this individual. That's quite clear to me, Sag. All right? You do want to connect with this individual, but you want to turn things from a negative to a positive. But with the Strength card, this is indicative of you holding back. Clarifying the Strength, we got the Three of Wands, ladies and gents, which further emphasizes exactly what I'm saying. You holding back, you holding your ground, you simply not taking action. So you're in a very reminiscent state, desiring for a turn of events between you and your person from negative to positive, ultimately refraining from acting on this and simply waiting. What's with this Three of Wands? This is the second time this Three of Wands comes out. The Emperor. Well, I could be dealing with a female, a woman in her feminine energy where she's like, man, I really hope my man comes and fucking fixes things and, takes charge. You're waiting for an emperor. You're waiting for an emperor is really what I'm seeing here. So you're waiting for the masculine counterpart to take initiative, or at least you view this individual as someone that should be taking the assertive role. All right? And bring forth a renewal with you. Don't be saying that shit, right? Don't be saying that word. I need to get that shit straightened out. Siri, how do you say renewal in English?
You can translate into English and many other languages and translate.
You're useless, Siri. Alright, enough with that. Let's see. Fuck the renewal, alright? What is going on? I'm making myself laugh. Let me get some more stutter juice. So, I need some stronger coffee than that. Alright, what's going on here with the person that Sag is dealing with, and what is this person's energy towards Sagittarius? Man, I feel like I got some dust in my fucking nose. It's itchy. Someone is stuck as can be, Sag. Someone is stuck. Someone is stuck all up in their head in a state of assumption, imagining the worst. Eight of Swords, ladies and gents, wanting a new beginning here. They feel different about you, but they're still holding back. So it's kind of like they have a sense of a renewed state regarding their emotions toward you, but they're holding back, ladies and gents. This person is exhibiting an energy of someone that is very invulnerable, somebody here that is voluntarily just not being, open. We'll look deeper into that, but they're being very negative here. This person is holding themselves back and bringing a lot of turmoil onto themselves here with the Eight of Swords. This is an energy of self-sabotage. The 8 is associated with Mercury, and the 8 ultimately, is associated with the intellect. With that said, this speaks of them using their intellect against themselves. All right, so they're using their thoughts against themselves. On an emotional level, as I mentioned, they are feeling new or something new here for you. The Queen of Wands. They see you very attractive, ladies and gents. This is you, Sag. They see you very attractive, and I feel that this person wants to connect with you, but they're in two minds about this situation. They're at a crossroad. They're having a hard time making a decision, and I feel that a lot of this lack of decision on their end is actually stemming from the disaster that's ensued between you guys. Tell me more. The Magician, but they're working through their own hindrances. All right, they are working through their own blockages here with the Magician. What are they trying to create here? Communication. You see, they're trying to come out of this Eight of Swords energy essentially and show up as a Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign. You've got a lot of air energy, Gemini specifically, but you know, could be a Libra or an Aquarius. However, I feel that this person does want to step up, and they do want to be quite diplomatic, if you will, come forward and express themselves clearly, effectively. What do they want to communicate? That they want peace. They want to mend things here with the Temperance and the Six of Swords. Okay, so they want to bring change. They want to figure it out. It's kind of like, look, I want to try to give this another chance, and you know, I'm sure we can overcome whatever happened here. I want to move forward, and I want to figure it out, essentially, is what this individual wants to say to you. Okay. How do they view Sag? How does this person view Sagittarius? Ooh, they see you fucking defeated, ladies and gents. They see you hurt as can be. They know you love them. They know you got a lot of feelings, but you're not showing them these feelings. It's not like you're displaying these feelings to them. But they see you as someone that is very hurt. All right, someone with the Ten of Swords, maybe feeling betrayed or just fucking wounded as can be, Sag. Wounded as can be here with the Ten of Swords and the High Priestess. Yeah, they see you as someone that is just hurting in silence. All right, 12-12 on the timer. Ooh, Sag, what's your advice in this situation? What is your advice? What is Sagittarius' advice in this matter? Hierophant. Alright, Sag, and the Five of Swords. That's interesting. We got two fives. The Hierophant, Major Arcana number 5, and then the Five of Swords. So, the fives are, you know, associated with difficult change, to say the least, ladies and gents. Change is not easy. Change is cataclysmic. You know, at least this type of change, I feel that whatever this relationship changed into did not come from peace and love. And no, there was like just major fucking disagreements. Could have even been high levels of disrespect here that led to this shit, Sag. All right, and I feel that you here with the Hierophant and the Magician, the Knight of Wands, don't underestimate your position. You definitely have the ability to come forward and be the big person here and initiate some sort of contact for the sake of doing the right thing, ladies and gents. So with the Five of Swords, this is insinuating to me that you both may have your own hands dirty in this shit. Okay, it isn't a he said, she said, or I'm, you know, they're the bad ones and I'm the good one. Nah. Both you guys got your hands smeared with fucking blood, figuratively speaking, ladies and gents. And if you want to do something about it, you're in your right to do something about it, all right? That's what I'm seeing here, ladies and gents. This is, you know, this is your advice for taking the higher road. For taking the higher road. This is the advice for you, you know, simply, like I said, taking the higher road, taking a step towards doing the right thing, ladies and gents, and ultimately, you know, helping yourself out and putting this away and putting this behind you. Because I do see you in a very morbid state. You're disillusioned with what's happened here, Sagittarius. There ain't no question about it with the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So understand that you could turn this situation around. All right? But this aloofness, you withdrawing, you ghosting, you not communicating, you simply being, you know, aloof and holding back your truth, you are bringing change to this connection, I must say, but it isn't the type of change that I feel you do want. All right? You know, some of you are dealing with an Aries, a Taurus, a Cancer, a Gemini. One or the other. You're gonna continue to hold on to this burden while you wait for this individual to come towards you and do the right thing, or you're gonna come forward and you're gonna initiate this justification, ladies and gents, or rather rectification. It's not a justification. You're not justifying your actions. You're rectifying them. All right. So understand that. Understand that you have the power to come forward, and I feel that it is your role, at least given the energy that I'm seeing here. You do fit the shoe to come forward and do something about it, ladies and gents. But if you want to go ahead and be in this paradigm of like, oh yeah, it's up to them, and if they want it, they have to prove to me and this and that, well, go on, buddy. Twiddle your fingers, all right? You'll probably get stronger with all the fucking weight of this burden that you're holding, all right? That's what I'm seeing here, Sag. I'm going to go ahead and expand on this individual that you're dealing with. I want to look into what actions they're going to be taking towards you this week, which we'll see. We'll look deep into that. We're going to look into this individual's feelings towards you, what their long-term intentions are towards you. I want to look into their blockages towards you. I want to see what's going to happen here in the near future between you and them. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, ladies and gents, take a look at the second link. Good luck to you, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you next time.